All right, guys, welcome back. Podcast number 5. So views were way down.
Were they?
Yeah, we didn't do good. So we got to step it up a little bit.
Last week, I think, was our best video yet with the gummy story, too.
I know. Oh, yeah. So we're going to get into all that right now. Hey, Ron, is it recording? You want to make sure? Yeah, thanks. Okay. Last weekend, halfway through, my heart sunk. I couldn't express it, but I thought it wasn't recording. I'm like, no. Because we've had that happen before on projects. So daughter just hooked us up. Okay, so podcast 4 did not make $1 last week, so there's no profit sharing.
Wow.
So I'm sorry to share, but I'm making up for lost time because Mark I stole his gummies. And look at that. If you watch podcast number 4, which you need to watch now to know what's going on here, I owed Mark gummies. Is that how many are in there?
Yeah, 40 bucks.
Well, I bought these ones too. So I bought these.
Nice. These are the good ones. The berries
Are they?
and cherries.
I didn't even know.
Yep. Yeah, those ones are good.
That's the kind that you ate.
That's the kind
He remembers. He's so salty about it, bro. 8 years ago. He remembers.
specifically remembers what kind of gummies that I eat.
Yeah.
He probably remembers how many packages were out of the box.
It was like a bulk pack.
Yeah, it wasn't this big though,
Yeah,
was
it's
it?
just one pack. No.
Well,
No,
there's
it's just a big
interest
bag.
compounding that I owed you for. So I don't know. We were in Target last night. I had to do it. And then I don't know if did I order the jacket for you? Did we order this for you? The large jacket?
Well, there was
We can
supposed to
try
be a
that
medium
later.
one. Was the only one I
Well,
thought.
I found a large and I ordered
Did you
it,
really?
So we'll try that on later.
Heck yeah.
Fly is blowing
take
stuff
one
out
of
right
these.
now, and so I got you. You guys got some gear too. So
Oh, heck yeah.
we'll see if the sizes fit. But Fly was absolutely doing some deals on these jerseys and the pants. So
Yeah, dude, and these pants, they're like the silky smooth ones.
yeah, Braxton's been wearing them. He just
they have like the vent holes and they're like stretchy and nice.
and the boa in the back.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they're
dude.
high end.
Yeah, these are sick.
They were cheap. They were super cheap. So
Yeah, I'm stoked.
congrats to you guys on all that. Congrats to Mark on his gummies. I thought that would be a good way to start it.
I opened your box and then my box is gonna go.
Now you're sweet. It's all right.
These
It's all
ones are
right.
just gonna disappear the whole time.
I probably owed you those for a while. So the next thing I was going to talk about was Danny Forner, number 1 Wainoa for 2024. Congrats, Danny. And I thought I was so
I
pumped.
got the
'cause-
shirt on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So Danny brings the shirt. So the whole plan was he was going to bring his banners and he was going to bring his number 1 plate, and didn't happen.
No, I figured you probably forgot about that, and it was all hanging on my living room wall already, and I was like, eh. And I was rushing after work to get up here in time anyway. So.
Already hanging
I
on the
could,
wall.
I could bring it next time.
That's kind of cool. It's already hanging on the wall though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, next time you got to bring yours. So we're gonna talk about Mark instead then. So we're gonna talk about Mark. What is this one, Mark?
That was
2022.
2022.
So Mark won grand champion last year. Why no? Let's hold it sideways. There it is. Grand champion 2022. What gear are you wearing in there? Got the moose gear on.
Yeah.
White helmet.
That's a good
So-
picture, man.
Last year Mark won.
It's a Thor helmet, right?
No, that's your Alpine Star. Oh, I don't know. It is a Thor helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor helmet in there.
That's a.
So congrats to Mark last year, grand champion. And then where's your new one this year? Did you get one?
Yeah.
So Mark moved to the vet AA class, right?
Yeah. That 35 plus.
35 plus, and Mark was a grand champion again in that class. Well, not grand champion.
Class champion.
35 AA class champion.
Yeah.
Dude, sick picture, Mark.
Dude, that's awesome.
Dude, look at you cornering that. I haven't even seen this yet.
That 200's just eating.
I have a. Oh
200,
yeah,
that's
Mark's on a
good.
beta 200 last 2 years too. That's what this one is too. 200. No,
That was the
No,
350.
you're on the 350.
Yeah, 350 for that one.
What?
The custom frame.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mark's
Custom
bent frame.
frame.
So we might use that frame here again anyway, soon. We got a project coming up for the bent frame, so
It's proven.
it's proven. Mark won a championship on it.
Yeah.
So I can't believe you only rode. So 200 only rode 1 year.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I thought 2 years.
No.
I've
Why
been on
not?
my bike for 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna talk about
Probably
little
what you
Dan
think,
and your bike for 2 years. And there's a video that Danny's gonna share with us. You'll have to
That's true.
airdrop it to me in a little bit.
Yeah,
Danny Forner did not change his fork oil for 2 years,
that's true.
and you decided to do it last week.
Yeah. And you can put the video in here and you'll see it is looking rough. So just because you can go 2 years without doing your forks doesn't mean you should, because it is bad. And
But-
it made it way harder to get it all out of there and clean it up than it should have been too.
Congrats to little Dan though. for racing on those forks for 2 years. So
And-
anybody that calls that has suspension problems, I'm done with it because like this kid just won the championship on sludge.
Yeah, literally.
It's hardly oil at this point.
Yeah, I don't think you could probably put it right in your gearbox.
Oh, it was thick and dark.
So congrats on that. Bike of the day behind us is a 2024 300 race edition. Came in at 3 o'clock today and it's leaving tomorrow at 10 a.m. So
Quick turnaround.
cannot keep the 300s in stock. It's really cool. We also got 5 Beta 125s today. I bought the rest of the leftovers. Beta had 5 left, and I'm like, I want to control the inventory, and they're really good deals. So if you guys want a Beta 125, we bought all 5 of them, and they're here today. Really cool. We like 125s.
Oh yeah, gobble them right up.
I still have our 24-hour winning bike,
Nice.
the 2023. So I have the exact bike that we have for sale. You guys raced to
Great bike.
a number 2 overall.
Yeah.
And then a guy called today, Mark, and asked, he watched a video that you were talking about the air filter oil that you use.
Air filter oil? that I
Yeah,
use?
like when you're doing air filter changes.
I mean, I just use engine oil.
Engine oil?
Or two-stroke oil.
So you just take like Moto, what do you got, Moto 800 you're using?
800, yeah.
Yeah.
Just soak the thing in Moto 800?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Customer that called today, Mark uses Motul 800 to oil his
I mean,
filters.
I've tried like the spray oils and the really sticky air filter oils, and it always messes with the jetting and makes it run weird. So I don't know, kind of old school. I was taught to use oil from 100 years ago, and that's what I use. So
That's what I do also. I use 2-stroke oil, just the same stuff that I run in the bike,
Yeah.
and I just wash it with gas, air jazz it off so it's all dry, and then soak it with 2-stroke oil, squeeze out as much as you possibly can, and then I run that. And I've never had an issue.
I do exactly the same thing. I think it makes sense though, because if the oil in the air filter gets sucked into the engine, so if you're using 2-stroke oil, the same that's mixed with your gas, it just
It doesn't cause any problems.
it causes no issues.
I do not change air filters. I don't clean air filters.
and I
just-
definitely change the air filter way more often than probably
Oh, yeah.
most people.
I change it every single time I ride, whether
Yeah.
it's for 15 minutes or not.
Yeah, I just run them and then I pull a new bag out and
Or a new bike.
give them, new bike. Yeah, usually. I guess they don't stick around long enough. So we'll do a video on Mark and Danny changing their air filters. Why not? We'll do that.
I've been meaning to do like a thorough how-to
Oh.
video for like how I do stuff like that.
Then I
'cause,
think
like,
we need to do it.
yeah, because I've done it like that for so long and never had a single issue.
So that's good. That was our news and notes section of the podcast. Fantastic.
Definitely need a big air compressor if you're doing it.
Big air compressor to get all the air out of the.
Yeah,
When you're drying it?
Yeah, to blow it dry.
It definitely takes
So
like
the
a
gas,
minute or two.
I mean, they say the gas eats the air filters, which if you wash it and then dry it out instantly, I've never had any
I've
issue
never
with
had
it. So
issues either.
And I guess if you're using gas, you got to get it off quick. You can't just let it try to air dry.
yeah,
It'll probably rip the glue apart or something. Maybe.
that's what they say. I've never seen it happen.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Well, they've never had a problem. They've won a lot of races, so that's that. So we're going to talk about the venue this weekend. Oh, last weekend, real quick, Ford Field.
That's right.
And I was pretty pumped about Ford Field and all that because I went to the Detroit Supercross. Early race, so I woke up early. It was only like a 4.5 hour drive. 7:30 in the morning, we pull in to get gas. Go to start my Ford truck, and it's like, like I'm like, oh god, like 7:30 in the morning. Wouldn't start. Waited like 30 seconds. Cranked it really fast and hard. Thing started, and I'm like, oh. So then we drove straight to an AutoZone.
Oh yeah.
And the guy's like, shut it off. I'm like, no, not until you tell me you have a battery here. He's like, okay, we'll go check. I'm like, yeah, because no.
How
So
old
put a
was
new
the
battery in it.
How old's the truck?
2018,
It's probably from then.
probably
Yeah.
stock battery.
Yeah. 5 years.
That
About all
sounds
you
right.
get.
Yeah, that's about all you get for sure.
So I was all pumped on Fords last week, and then mine almost doesn't make me get to the race.
Classic Ford.
Yeah. So anyway, this weekend for round number 6, is that what we are? Yeah, round number
Yeah.
6.
Going by quick.
Yeah, it does seem really fast. We are going to Glendale, Arizona. Not a Triple Crown.
That's what I looked it up this morning because I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a Triple Crown because it was last year.
That's right,
But
it was.
It's not.
It was last year. It's called State Farm Stadium, Arizona, is an enclosed stadium, so weather will not be an issue.
That's right.
Fan Fest, which I wish Detroit kind of stinks in the fact that like everything's inside and there's no cool stuff. Like Fan Fest this weekend, they're having like BMX competitions.
Yeah.
It'd be so sick. Take the kids early and watch the BMX or the freestyle guys.
Yeah.
For sure.
Detroit is basically run into the building. I had little extra access, like my friend Tom owns the medical rig, so like he gets me back to where all the semis were. Oh, we walked through the new Triumph semi, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, super expensive, like brand new rig, like brand new.
That's crazy.
So Jalik Swole was in there trying to get his boots on.
Oh yeah.
He didn't have the bottom buckle unbuckled. The team owner's like, hey, how about you try to unclick that bottom buckle? I was like, oh no. So anyway, it turned out good for him.
Yeah, he did good.
So venue this weekend is cool. Back to 250 West, which doesn't matter for fantasy, but
That is kind of crazy. They go west, east, back to west so quick like that.
I felt bad for the semi driver. So knowing Carson and like the strategy behind a Supercross schedule, it really sucks for all those semis because they just went from Anaheim 2 all the way to Detroit, and now they're driving all the way back to
That is
Arizona.
so much.
Yeah.
So think about all the privateers too that are like on
Oh yeah.
mini budgets, going what the heck, like literally,
Yeah.
probably just skip Detroit.
Yeah.
Probably would.
I mean, West Coast guys, 250s do for sure. But if I was a 450 guy, I don't know. I guess depends. But it's a normal 8:30 start, so you guys can wait to make your picks tomorrow. Not like a huge rush to do that. And I thought it was interesting. This weekend, I was on like supercrosslive.com, whatever, like the official website. Guess how much it is to meet the Lawrence brothers at 3:30 on Friday?
$2,000.
I was a little high. Per person to go meet Jet and what's the other one? Hunter.
You can pay to do that.
I think I looked it up before on Instagram, so I know. I think it's like $700.
$750 per
Holy
person
smokes.
at 3 p.m. on Friday to go meet Jet and Hunter Lawrence.
That is still a
How
lot.
many minutes do you get?
I don't. Well,
How many donuts?
there better be donuts and goggles and like a gear bag. Like there's like $750 to go meet those guys.
Yeah.
That's insane. Not pumped.
Maybe we should start selling meet and greets with Mark
Yeah, I was
for
gonna say for $1.
for $1 and a pack of gummies.
Because we know gummies are over 25 cents a bag.
Yeah.
That's right.
As of last
Bare
weekend.
minimum.
And then so last year in Arizona, it was a Triple Crown, which we talked about. Who won it last year? Stop looking at the cheat
Sorry,
sheet.
that was. I have no
Last
idea.
year.
I didn't
who
see.
won it? Probably Tomac.
It was Tomac. Tomac won last year.
Actually, I remember this. He was lining up next to the start gate. Wasn't he getting whole shots every?
Is this where that was
This
at?
is where that was at because the starter
the over-under was there?
underneath the over-under,
That's
Really?
and he could see the guy's leg move because they didn't
Really?
have like shields or anything, so he kept lining up right there, and then he was able to, like, he would wait for the guy's leg to flinch, and then he'd dump the clutch, and then the guy's foot would hit the pedal, and he was already rolling. And he was
right.
getting perfect starts every.
Well, he
every
went
round.
1-2-1, so he kind of dominated the event.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like last weekend, Triple Crown, it was like Cooper Webb won, and he never even won a race.
Like 2, 3,
You know?
5 or something.
Yeah, it was weird like that.
Yeah.
So Tomac won last year. Chase Sexton got second, and then Barsha got third. He's having a really bad year.
He's coming off an injury because he was injured. He had a broken collarbone, I think, all
Oh,
offseason.
that's right.
That's right.
That's right.
So,
That's
One that
probably
was
why.
already broken and plated back together, and then he broke the plate on it.
Did he really?
Broke the collarbone.
So he's had multiple.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay. Well, then, I guess I
And
didn't
he
know
did
all
get
that.
third at that one race, but he hasn't been very consistent for sure.
Yeah, it's been like 14, 12, a good one, and then and then like back down a little bit.
For sure.
And then Detroit last weekend results. I was there. It was pretty cool. Jet won it last week, so we're kind of like prepping for like who should we pick this weekend, I guess.
Yep.
So last weekend, Jet won. Chase was second. Kenny Roskin was third. Kenny was on the gas coming through the pack, which was cool.
Yeah.
And
He's ripping.
Cooper Webb was also. I think if Kenny and Cooper Webb started closer to Jet, it would have been more of a race
Probably for sure.
because they were both like flying early, trying to make passes.
I think like if Roxon could get a start and not crash, he's easily got it for a win.
I know. I think so too.
He's definitely got the speed.
If he can start out front, be out front,
Yeah.
and not throw it away like he did 2 rounds ago,
Mm-hmm.
that would help. And the last part of last weekend's results is going to be Benny Bloss, our beta guy. I got to meet him, really cool. I wasn't trying to bother him, but I wanted to get a picture of the kids. So like he was like coming out, and I'm like, "Hey kids, run over there." And like Benny noticed what I was doing. He's like, "Hey, no, everybody come on over." So that was really cool that he like he was heading to qualifying, so it's cool that he took the time to like.
That is cool.
That's perfect for beta. That's like, to me, that's like what beta's about, is like making it right and like interacting with people. So that's a good rider for beta. I don't know anything about Benny other than he was like super cool, letting the kids come over and take a legit picture with him. So thought that was awesome. Poor Supercross 250. I don't really want to talk about too much, but Mr. Cameron McAdoo had a really rough weekend. Interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, 1 in a million chance there. Huh?
This week on RM Fantasy, they're doing the double wild card for whose balls are going to be out.
That's wild. Such a wild thing.
How does that even happen?
I don't know who his gear sponsor is. Who is it? They're reinforcing the heck out of that. Everybody in the semi is going like
Like, are these going to be good?
Checking the stitches.
probably why these are so cheap. What brand does he wear? It's not Fly. He doesn't wear
I'll
Fly.
look it up. Probably not Fly. I think Alpine Star, probably.
That's so funny. So let's talk about the RM Fantasy money. I have $6.50, and it's been stuck at $6. I made 50 cents this week.
It's
stuck at
Fox
6.
gear, just for the record.
Like McAdoo's on Fox.
Yeah,
Not
so-
doing so good.
It's one of those onesies like Christian Craig was wearing.
That's
at
true.
The first round. Wouldn't have had the issue maybe.
So who's leading the money? I got $6.50.
I got $9.
I got 1041, but I linked my account with like my regular RM, like Rocky Mountain account, so I got like $2 from that.
I spent
cheating a
my
little
money.
bit.
Oh,
How much?
I spent it. I got $3.71 right now.
But how
I
much
bought
did
some
you get?
master links.
Oh, how much did you have before?
I don't know.
I guess we can't keep track of
14
that.
or 16.
14?
Something like that.
What? Why am I stuck at 6? They know I'm a dealer.
this guy. Yeah, I mean, you should have like 14 because you got
Yeah, I've been beating
142
Jared.
points.
Yeah.
I mean, I only have 115, and I have more than you.
Yeah, how do you have more? I have 120, and you're still. Well, I guess it's the
Well,
$2.
Yeah, I had $2.41
Yeah,
in my
but, dude,
account.
Jared's got more money than me. He's got 22 less points than me.
And more money.
because yours expired from round 1. That's why, and all of my points are from the last event. So
Oh,
that's-
that might actually be if a bunch of your points were from the first round, they expired this week.
Okay, it doesn't. Expires after 30 days.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
So
since the
that's
first
2 rounds.
the first round was on the 6th, it's the 9th now. So the first round money's gone.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fine.
Spend it while you got it.
Yeah,
now.
you gotta
That's why
spend
It was
all the time.
more me just excited to build up a
Maybe
$15 purse.
Everybody could buy some extra riding underwear.
Yeah.
I was looking at some socks.
There you go.
Well, double them up. So let's okay, we talked about Detroit. Oh, so who's leading our group? So our group is 3C's Rec. We forgot last week to even talk about what our group name was, so you guys can follow along. 3C's Rec is our group name, and who's winning? I can't make it work.
Today right now we have JF Gross 89. He is leading by 9 points over N Meyer, and then Gavster, our nephew, is 22 points. He's in 3rd.
He's doing good.
So, dude, whoever JF Gross is, you knocked it out of the park. You had 82 total points last weekend. That's pretty wild. That's actually a really good round. And Meyer ended up with 57 points. We'll do top 3. Gavin had 50 points. And let's start finding you guys. Let's see.
I'm way down.
Yeah,
there.
I'm way down. I'm in 76th place, so don't worry about mine. We can skip my results.
Mark ended up with 32 points last week.
Still better than me.
I will say I
got
hit
25.
I hit the wild card.
Did you?
On the money,
Which is
yeah.
good.
Yeah, because I picked that Derek Drake on the Suzuki, and for 15th, and he got 15th again, which is cool. I was pretty happy with that.
I earned 25 points.
That's what I got also.
That's not good.
No.
Step up the game.
You've been high on that Derek Drake guy lately, Jared.
Yeah,
Justin, I picked Justin Hill.
yeah. I think something happened and I can't remember.
Dan, I don't even see you. Oh, there's Jared Fortner.
And I think
55 points. You did more than I did.
Yeah, I doubled my points that week.
I think I'm like 4 places behind Jared because I have like 5 less points than him.
Little Dan down here. 30 points.
30? I
Yep.
guess that's better than
That's
I thought.
pretty good.
Dude, it's so
Not
hard to
that good.
pick these races this year.
It really is.
It's just you don't know. No one knows who's going to win. All right, so let's make some picks this week. Anybody actually done it yet?
I already did it.
I
I did
just
it at
did it.
lunch today.
All right, Danny, let's hear it.
Pretty similar to last week, probably, but I'm going for Chase Sexton in 1st, Cooper Webb in 2nd, Jason Anderson 3rd, putting Jet in 4th because I think he'll probably crash. And then Aaron Plessinger in 5th, and I'm putting Tomac for 8th since he did so bad this last week. I had him in 1st for that last race, and that was not the case.
I also had him in 1st. Didn't like seeing him fall back in the pack there. I guess he said he had really bad arm pump. He was just struggling to hold on there. I did somewhat similar picks. I put Jet in 1st again, just figure he's going to roll with the momentum this week. Chase has been riding good. 2nd, Cooper Webb in 3rd, Ken Rocks in 4th, Anderson in 5th, and then I did Aaron Plessinger in 8th.
Probably money.
How about you, Mark?
You guys all copied me. Hold on. I did Jet in 1st, Cooper Webb 2nd, Anderson 3rd, Kenny in 4th, AP in 5th, and Tomac for a wild card.
Yeah, ETH is a really high wild card to
Yeah.
try to guess what's going to happen there.
Hope Tomac does better than that.
So I'm going to go real quick. So I'm going to do Jet Lawrence. He won last weekend. Nobody really challenged him. I'm going to go Kenny Roskin in 2nd because I feel like even if he gets a bad start, he's riding so good he can work his way up there. Cooper Webb in 3rd. Again, he's riding good to work his way up. Chase Sexton, I think if Kenny and Cooper start with Chase, they're going to pull away from him right now. And then Jason Anderson in 5th. And then Dylan Ferrandis in 8th.
Yeah.
So
pretty
those are
solid.
my picks on Glendale. Again, who knows? Probably completely wrong. Tomac's probably going to come out and win it.
He probably will.
Win it by like 50 seconds.
Literally.
They're Tomac and Aaron Plessinger 1st, 2nd, and then
Yeah. That's
Josh
always
Hill
how it is.
3rd.
That's right.
And I actually picked Jet this weekend, not Hunter, so I'm proud of myself.
That is definitely good.
Taking the right Lawrence brother, and that's all I have for notes. So
Cool.
thank you guys so much for watching again. Let's get past 150 views. So enjoy, and I'll see you on the trail.